Hey guys, welcome to For the Love of Lily. So it is Wednesday, so that means that it's Business Wednesday, guys. Are you ready? I am. Today we are discussing addresses when it comes to your small business. So let's get into it. First and foremost, when you start your business, at least in my case, I started off using my home address. But I was very blessed and very fortunate that the people that were buying from me at that time were friends and family. So I had no problem with them knowing where I physically lived. But as I have grown and expanded, I think that it is very important that you make sure that you have an address that is not your private residence. There are many reasons for that. Number one, privacy. Privacy. Number two, people are very, very, very nosy. And you just don't want a random person knowing where you live. I mean, at least I don't. Another very important reason is because you might just get unwelcome visitors to your home. I don't want no random folks in my house. And I know with privacy, you do want to have a space that is your own, that someone just can't show up and be in your business. And number three, sometimes they can bring stalkers, and we don't have time for stalkers. Our goal is to grow our business and not attract crazy people. So that's just a little bit of why I think it is important to make sure that you have actual address to use that is not your personal own when it comes to your business. So one of the options that you can do is get a P.O. box. So P.O. boxes are offered at USPS. They have multiple locations all around the United States. Yes, of places you can come and check out the P.O. boxes if you would like to use one of those. What I learned and what I suggest is to make sure that you shop around when it comes to your P.O. boxes, especially when you're going to be using USPS, because you can go to the one that is close to your home and the price can be a little bit higher, and you can go to a town over and the prices are cheaper. So make sure that you do your due diligence and your research when it comes to verifying costs when it comes to the P.O. box of your choice. But there is other options. There are mailing locations that are local, that are small business owned, if you wanted to keep that venture going of keeping it within the small business world. The mom and pop shops, they do offer P.O. boxes as well. So you have different options when it comes to that if you would like to try to support someone locally as well. There is a disadvantage to having a P.O. box. The one thing that I know the disadvantage came for P.O. box is if you're trying to actually make your business legit. So what I mean by that is if you're signing up with the government to get an EIN number. Now, if you're trying to get an EIN number, you actually have to have a real physical address. So in that aspect, I would not say that using a P.O. box would be the best option. I do know that some people, when I was doing my research, when I was calling around and asking other people who have small businesses, what options they use, some of them did use friends or colleagues' addresses that have businesses. I really don't know too much about that one because when I was doing my research, I didn't really see that as a viable option. But I did want to throw that out there because that is options that some people take. The only thing that keeps popping in my brain when I think about it that way is, can the EIN number for a different business have the same address as another within the same location? So I couldn't find any research on that. I did do some research. I'm not sure if that is true or if it isn't. But please leave me a comment if you know for sure, because I want to make sure that I'm giving accurate information for making sure that you have the right address for your business. Now, the main, sorry, get excited. So here is what I am doing and what I'm going to use and what I recommend the most when it comes to small businesses. I would suggest to use UPS. First of all, I did not know that they actually give you a house address. So it's like a real address. Like you can get big packages, small packages, whatever size package that you need to get delivered to you, you can get delivered to you at UPS. Sorry. If you say it fast, I can get misconstrued. So with UPS, you can have any size package delivered to their location. And you actually can start up your business with your EIN number as well through the government with that address as well. What I would suggest in that situation is to make sure that you do shop around, because different UPS stores are going to be different costs. So definitely do your research in that aspect, because I think that is great to be able to start a small business. You know, it's so much research and work that goes behind it, but the more that you learn, the more excited that you will become for this amazing business that you have started. So I would definitely recommend USPS. Darn it, that's not the right one. I definitely recommend that you use UPS. You would, number one, have an actual physical address. It doesn't matter the size of any of the packages that come to your address. It doesn't matter what the size is, they will accept it. Also, you can give them a call. You don't have to go there every day if you don't want to. They have the option for you to call in to see if you have received any mail for you to come and pick up. And honestly, this is just my experience. The customer service at UPS is amazing. The people are so friendly, so nice, and they really want to have you as a customer, and in return it makes you want to stay there as a customer. So just make sure you do your research to find out the pricing, because the pricing for having a PO box, hey guys, I actually meant the physical address, not a PO box. Sorry about that, guys. Can be a little expensive if you don't do your research. But the thing is, the more your business grows, the more that PO box, the more that physical address from UPS becomes even more important. So let's see, is there anything else I want to make sure? Having your physical address separate from your home address, having your physical address and your business address different is very, very important. It also makes you look a lot more professional, and we're in this business to be professional as well as grow our business and show amazing customer service to our customers, and also to have retaining customers. And if they have a place where, for instance, if something goes wrong with the product that you send out and they have to return it back, it's always great to have an address to give it to them that is not your own. So I really, really hope that this video is helpful to a lot of people with your businesses, because every little aspect that we think of that we continue to stay vigilant about with our businesses, it helps us grow just a little bit more. So as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you have any comments or any questions, please leave them in the comments below or hit me up on my Gmail account. I appreciate you guys so much. Please make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe, and ring that bell. Ting! Till next time, guys.